Now let's see, as on today, we have learned so far how to create a company, how to create a group, how to create a ledger, and how to transact some entries, how to create stock items, and the left one is how to give the tax effect in our transaction. And last day, we have, due to some time constraint or screen lagging, we have stopped. We could not do some entries. First, we will do that residual entries, and then we will proceed for GST. Now, can you tell me where we have stopped last day? Can anybody tell where we have stopped? I'll share my screen. Select company, and our company is Computer World, and this is the screen. Now, is it visible to everybody?
Yes, sir.
It is visible to everybody. Can you tell me where we have stopped last day? In which entry? I think we have passed the entry purchase printing of stationery on 28/4/24 by for 16/2000. Just see the day book. This is the day book. You have to set the period from which date to which date you want to transaction. Click here. There is a date and period. Click the period from 1/4/24 to 31st/3/25. This is our financial date, and these are the transaction showing. Can you see the transaction 16,200? Yes, this is 16,200. This time up to this, up to 28th April, we have completed. After that, we have purchased vehicle on pickup van. Here we have stopped. I think so. Purchase vehicle pickup van for 18,500. $18,500 on vehicle loan with Axis Bank EMI rupees 15,500 from next month. Down payment deducted from bank account 2 lakhs. Is the 2 lakhs has been deducted? Yes. Now, this is a vehicle loan. We have passed this entry. Up to this, we have passed the entry. What we have made it a payment, because this is a payment entry. Amount has been deducted from our bank account, and we have debited vehicle loan account to bank account. This is the journal entry, and this entry we have already passed. But the major entry we have left. Can you tell what should be the entry? What entry we have left? The original entry. That means we have taken the loan. We have purchased the vehicle against the loan. The loan amount is, this is 18 lakh 50, here is 18,500. It is wrong. Please correct it as 18 lakh 500, 18 lakh 50,000. 18 lakh 50,000. Please correct it. That is a printing mistake which I have given you next day. Last day, there is a printing mistake. Another printing mistake is there. Another printing mistake is in the item number 18B. There is a Dell desktop model sold. Dell desktop model 789. 2 numbers. Amount has not been written. The amount will be 37,000 each. At the rate 37,000. Please correct in your script, which I have given the practice module. Please correct it. 18 number 18B, Dell desktop model number 789, 2 numbers at the rate 37,000, and here also purchase vehicle pickup van for rupees 18 lakh 50,000. Now we have passed the down payment 2 lakhs, but we have not create the main entry, that is the loan entry. For loan entry, as there is no cash or bank transaction, we will pass the journal entry, that is F7. This is a buy vehicle loan. Credit should be go to the vehicle loan. ₹18 lakh 50,000. Date. Date is अट्ठाईस 4. Vehicle loan. ₹18,50,000. Sorry, this is buy and vehicles to vehicle loan. Now, if you see in the balance sheet, if you come in the balance sheet, you will see period. Again, you have to put the period 1/4/24 to 31/3/25. vehicle a 1,85,000. It is wrong entry. I have to correct it. 18,50,000. Yes. Now come to the balance sheet. In the fixed asset, we will have 75,000 furniture fixtures we have purchased, and vehicle purchase is 18,50,000 because we have to charge depreciation on the vehicle. Okay. And there is a loan account credited against this one, vehicle loan. 18,50,000 has been credited, and we have already down payment. So net balance is showing 16,50,000. I think in the next month, when you go to payment of the EMI, you will see you will have to debit vehicle loan account debit to bank account. Simple entry. And this loan account will be deducted. Now, one can raise this question that in the EMI, there is a principal part and in the principal part, there is a in the EMI there is a principal as well as interest. Your bank will give you the interest part and principal part. At the year end, you just transfer the interest amount by crediting the vehicle loan account, debiting to the interest on vehicle loan, because it is a deductible amount in profit and loss. It should be charged to profit and loss. But for the simplicity, during the year, you pass the entry by passing the entry debiting vehicle loan account, crediting bank account, and at the again calculate total interest payable, paid throughout the year, debit the interest on vehicle loan, credit the vehicle loan account. That means you will get these two separate accounts, and within 18,50,000, this is the fixed amount, that is the basic amount, the 18,50,000, and EMI, this is inclusive of your interest part. It should also to be breakdown from the basic amount to that. If you can pass that entry, it will automatically adjust. Now up to this, if there is any problem for anybody, please tell. Is there any problem for anybody? If there is no problem, we can go ahead. Next item is loan taken from Roktim 3 lakhs at 10% interest. Mind it, 10% interest is not matter here, because it should be paid annually, and at the fag end of the year, it should be debited to the interest account and credited to the Roktim account, or maybe the bank account if you pay. But as on today, you have to pass this entry 3 lakh rupees. You have to pass the entry. Again, we have to pay, create the voucher entry. Roktim's account is, have we created Roktim's account? Roktim's loan account? No. We have to create the Roktim's loan account. First, we create the Roktim's loan account. Then we pass to that account. Ledger. Roktim's loan account, under which it should be under liability, loans, under loans. You have to fill up in actual timing. Now, if we go for voucher entry, so what will be the entry? Bank account debit to Roktim's loan account. Okay. So this should be the receipt, not journal. Axis Bank account debit 3 lakhs. Look, Axis Bank account, Roktim's loan account. Now, what is the shape of the balance sheet? We will see. The loan account is 19,50,000. 3 lakhs from Roktim, 18 lakh 1650 from vehicle loan. This is the balance sheet of all the transactions we have created, we have circulated in the last practice module. Up to this is the position of the balance sheet, and you see the profit and loss account. Period 1/4/2024 to 31/3/2025. यहाँ तक this is the position. That means there is a net loss of 1,21,600 till today, till the end of this transaction. Why? Because you have purchased more and sold less. That is the main problem. And your indirect expenses is much more than your gross profit. That is why you are gaining loss. So it has been a transaction. Whatever the case may be, we are not bothered for that profit or loss. We just entered the entries without giving effect of the GST or income tax. Is there any question for anybody? Please let me tell. Anyone can tell the question. Is there any question from anybody or any misunderstanding or cannot understood any concept? Tell me. Don't hesitate. If you hesitate, you will not be able to learn.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes, Rimi, unmute.
All clear, sir.
All clear.
Yes, sir.
Give me 1 minute. I have to create the feedback from today. I forgotten today. Just 1 minute. Rimi,
Yes, sir.
do you know the password? Please open. Can you create the Google form for today? Can you do you know the password?
Yes, sir.
Just text me.
Okay, sir.
Okay, got it. This is fifth class. I have pasted it here in the Google form. Okay. Okay. So right now we can go ahead. Now, after going for GST, we have to change something. Rimi, can you click the Google form and see is it submittable? Hello?
Yes, sir.
It is submittable, na? It is okay.
Yes, sir. Submitted.
Okay. Okay. Now, before going to GST part, we have to configure something. First of all, we have to configure our company itself. So, we start from that. We go for company, and this is our company, and we go for alter company, computer world. Now, just see, we have computer world. This is the address. It is okay. In our Chhattisgarh, pin code, email, website. Website. It is not a website. Financial year 1/4 beginning from 1/1/24 our books is also beginning with 1/4/24. Up to this there should not be there, but here is a configuration column. Just see is the in this one. This is a configuration column. Click here. Provide contact details. Yes. Self edit log application. No. Use tax vault password to encrypt company data. Here is the question of security. So if you click yes, you will ask for password every time. Yes. Use user access control. Yes. Provide additional base currency details. No. Control access of the company data to set or alert telephone control access data to company data. No. It is a confidential data. It should not be go for anywhere else. Yes. Now there is a security. Now we have to go alter in GST details. Here in the statutory master, for giving effect the GST, we have to change in two cases. In the master of statutory master and statutory details. We have to do both the end. First, we go for GST details of the company. You see, the company details is Chhattisgarh and it is a regular company. Access of the other territory at present no. If there is a other territory, that means they have to do business in any other state. It is to be changed to yes, and another GST number will come. GST number monthly. Now set or alert GST rate details. Here we have put no in the last classes, but now we have to change it to yes. What is the rate of tax in our cases? That is, we are doing computer business. 18% for software and hardware. Computer and software. Hardware, software, 18% is rate. That is 18% integrated rate is there. Next, enable tax liability on advance receipt. Yes. Yes. Enable tax liability on reverse charge mechanism. It is already yes. Enable GST classification. Yes. GST classification means HSN or SSC code wise GST classification should be there. There may be HSN code. HSN code, you know, for GST, HSN code is used for goods and SSC code is used for your. Now it is your goods. You have to enable this one, and we have to create GST classification. We'll get it later on. Now it is configured to yes. Provide bond details? No, it is not required. 31st March applicable form, invoice value, and nothing pin UA bill with invoice. Yes. 1st April, bill place, bill from place, Bilaspur, Chhattisgarh, Bilaspur. Default date of e-invoice report 3 days. Yes. Everything has been configured. TDS details we have already configured. PAN details, we have to give the PAN details here. AAZPD4398P. Corporate identification number हम कुछ भी लिख देता हूं क्योंकि कॉर्पोरेट नहीं है ये. Now, up to this, we have changed the company master data, we have changed the GST, and again we are checking GST. Now we are changing GST classification. Create. For hardware, computer hardware, we have to search Google HSN code for computer hardware. For computer. For desktop. Any desktop. Computers and laptops. (8471) is the desktop, and for laptop 8471. Keep it in memory. 8471 and laptop. For laptop, this is also 8471. For software, we are taking only four digit for simplicity. (9973). For software 9973. We are taking 4 digit. You have to take the 6 digit in real field. So now we are putting here 8471. 8471. Nature of transaction is not required. Taxability, it is a taxable. Integrated tax rate 18%. Yes. Again, we have to create for classification software. It is a taxable 18%. Yes. Classification part is also done. These are the two GST classification 8471, 9973. If there are many other items, you have to create first the classification of the GST. Now, the main thing is left. In GST, there are two terms, inward and outward. Inward supply, outward supply. For outward supply, you have to charge output GST, and for inward supply, you have to pay input GST. So, it also depends upon the state to state. Within the state, this is CGST, SGST. Outside the state, IGST. So, first we have to create 6 ledgers which we have not created till date.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, what is inward and outward GST? Actually, I'm from non-commerce background, so that's why I'm saying.
Okay.
Inward and outward.
Inward and outward. The
Yes, supply.
inward and outward means when you purchase something, you have to pay GST. That is a inward supply. And you will have to pay input GST credit. If you purchase 100 rupees goods and 18% is the GST, that means you have to pay 180 GST. That means the amount will be 280. 18 rupees. Mane 118 rupees is the total value of the goods. And 18 rupees is bifurcated in two ways. That is, one is central GST, another is state GST. 9 is for video is not working. Have you visible to me? Is it visible?
No, sir.
I am not visible. Okay. Is it visible right now?
No, sir.
Okay.
No, sir.
Wait. All right. Now, Am I visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sometimes my antivirus is blocking camera. Anyway, let's. What we are talking about the
Inward and outwards supply.
inward and outward supply. Inward supply means when we purchase some goods, that is inward. That means it's in our good office. Inward supply, and we have to pay GST. And if we purchase rupees 100 rupees and 18 rupees is the GST, that 18% is the GST rate, then we have to pay 118 rupees. 9 rupees is for central GST and 9 rupees for state GST. And if we sell something, we have to pay outward. This is called outward supply, and for that GST will have to be collected from the customer. That is output GST. We have to charge GST at the same rate 18%. Now it is clear?
Yes, sir. Now it is clear.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Now we are again. Now we have to create. Now everybody seen the screen, tally screen.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we have to fatapat. We have to create 6 ledgers. First one is input GST. Sorry. Input GST or GST input, some input GST. Input GST, it will be under duties and taxes. Don't forget duties and taxes. Which type of tax? GST. Tax type, central GST. Sorry, I've made a mistake. Input CGST. It should be under duties and taxes. GST, it is a central tax because I have put it in CGST, central GST. Tax type central, percentage of calculation 18% and 9%, because 18% is the total tax, CGST is 9% and SGST is 9%. TDS is applicable undefined. Provided bank details, yes. Next, input SGST, state tax. It is also come under duties and taxes, and it is also a GST tax. Tax type state tax 9%. Yes. Input IGST, duties and taxes, GST, tax type integrated tax 18%. Now, what is the difference between CGST, SGST and IGST? I have given hints. Can anybody tell clearly what is the difference between? I have created 3 ledgers: central GST, CGST, SGST and IGST. Input. For input tax, I have created 3 ledgers. What are the 3 different? Can anybody tell?
Sir,
Yes, sir.
When we are
Sir,
when we are
SGST is
purchasing,
applied for state tax and CGST is applied for central, nationalized. And
Yes.
IGST is internationally. That is outside.
International.
sir, hello.
Yes.
Yes, sir. When we are purchasing interstate supply, we have to pay IGST, and when there is an intrastate purchase, we have to pay CGST, SGST.
Correct. You are absolutely right. That means if we go for interstate purchase, I have to pay in IGST. If we purchase within the state, that should be the CGST and SGST. It means the place of supply is the vital in GST transaction. If one person is sitting in Chhattisgarh selling at Karnataka, it must be IGST. It cannot be CGST, SGST. But if a person sitting at Chhattisgarh and selling at Chhattisgarh, it will be SGST and CGST. Now, similarly, we have to create output GST also. Output CGST, duties 9%, total sale. You can give item wise also or total sale. DST, goods, value. Yes. Output SGST. Same upaya. Total sales. Output IGST. 18% on total sales. Yes. Now we have created all the required ledger. Input GST 3 ledgers, output GST 3 ledgers. Now we will put GST entry for our purchase and sales. One thing you can see that from Tally Prime 3.0, Tally Prime 3.0, amount is not automatically calculated in the while we create the voucher. We have to manually create and get it done. Other alternative is that we have to keep HSN wise record for stock item and for your ledger entry also. So let's see what we have given in the purchase ledger. Again, we will go for day book to find out the. Here you will get period 1/4/24, 31/3/25. Where is our purchase entry? This is our purchase entry. Okay. You see, we have not created any GST entry. Acha, one thing I've forgotten. X company, from where X company, we have to see from where X company has come. What is the details we have given? 1 minute. We have to go alter and to see the address of the party. ABC Enterprises, our customer, it is from Delhi. Okay. And X Company Limited, last one, it is from Haryana. Okay. No matter. It is from Haryana. Both are outside the Chhattisgarh. So no problem. Now we go for day book again. See the entry we have already passed. This one is the our entry. Now we will right now alter with the tax entry. Everything will be same. You have to put the details of the order. GST purchase. Here is the classification nature. Tax classification, purchase tax. You have to give here purchase. This is the classification of tax in under which it is taxable. It is a purchase taxable. There are the purchase from SEZ, purchase from nil rated, purchase of LUT bond, purchase export. Every details is there. Our is a normal purchase, so we are taking it purchase taxable. Purchase taxable. Description, if you want to give some description, you can give. We have left it for simplicity. We just nothing to do. Simply we have changed in one place the taxable GST. In last day we have escaped that part. Up to this, only one change, we have made it a taxable purchase. Now we have give the entry of input IGST. Input IGST, because it is a interstate purchase, input IGST. This is 18%. You see, amount has not been calculated here. From tally 3, I don't know why they have changed this method, because there was an error in up to tally 3, it will automatically calculated, but up till now it is not calculated automatically. So we have to calculate anyway. 7,06,500 is the total value, and into 18%, it will 1,27,170. 127,170. It is 18%. The purchase amount has been changed. Here you will tax amount does not match the value calculated as per the set of tax rate. Verified integrated. This question will become, please ignore it, because your calculation is correct. Yes. Now the entry has been changed. Purchase entry has been changed. Now, is it clear to everybody? Is there any question? Is there any question?
No, sir.
No. Acha, one thing I have already circulated the feedback form in the chat box. Before leaving, please file and fill up the Google form and submit it. It is your attendance. Okay. Acha, we have started from 10 and today is 16. That means people are coming in addition to the first day. One thing I must see that my effort is honest. Honestly, I want to teach you and want that you should learn and give effect in your practical life and earn something by doing something. And which is that we have already announced a course which is earn while learning. After puja, I will inaugurate that onboarding session. Whoever person is interested, just mail me in the CMA Guide India at gmail.com and it will be recorded. Our admin team, Rimi Singh is our admin, Sayan Shah, and any Ume Kulsum is there. Shayani Banerjee is also admin. They are looking after this thing, and I am talking. Ume, please note down the email ID of the person who have already applied in our mail ID and make a list so that we can invite them in the onboarding session, giving the meeting code. Ume, are you there?
Okay. Yes, sir.
Rimi also, please coordinate with Ume. I will give you the Ume's number, telephone number to you. Just coordinate between them. Okay. And another part is that tomorrow I have a very vital session for how to crack CMA exam with high score. Please, it is my earnest request, don't miss that class. Don't miss session. Even if you have to appear again at 8 o'clock. Similar case also for me. 4 to 6, I will take that session, and 8 to 10, I will take this classes. So, because exam is coming, and if I am not taking that session right now, it will be late. So, I have decided to take that class before puja, and tomorrow at 4 p.m. I will take the class and you will get some valuable inputs from me, and it will be effective. And in previous term also I have taken that session, and many of the past candidates told that, sir, due to your suggestion and tips and guidance, I have succeeded. And it is a very big achievement for me. I don't want money. I want only see that you are success in your life. I am very sorry. Today one lady has approached me for work. She is a qualified cost accountant, and she asked, what is the salary you will have to offer? I told him that I can offer you 10,000 initially. He told me that this is very less for a qualified cost accountant. Then I will, I know, but you don't have any skill. You don't know tally. You don't know cost audit. You don't know cost record keeping. You don't know GST. You don't know income tax practical aspect. Why should I pay more to you? And as a result of which I have written a article today and posted in the CMA Guide India LinkedIn page. Please read that one. Be prepared for your employment before asking for employment. First, be prepared, be well equipped, keep yourself well equipped, and then ask employment. Salary will automatically be high. I started my career for 1,410 in Coal India Limited in 1988 and ended 2,75,000 basic. So see, if you learn, if you have capability, I got 1,410 only. At that time, I was 8 years experience in chartered firm. So don't think that mere passing an exam is eligible for you to get high salary. Don't do a daydream. First, you acquire the skill and go into the market, you will get the required salary. And in earn by learning, I will tell you how to you get the good job, how to you earn while you learning. At the time of learning, you can also earn, but not much more for pocket money or for study expenses of study. That I will teach you. And after this exam, that course will be started. Simultaneously, two courses will be done. This course, develop your skill, will also go, and that is also come under develop your skill, but under one subhead, learning, earn by learning, earn while learning. Anyway, now up to this,
Sir, one doubt.
yeah.
So this earn while learning, onboarding session will be there in the coming month, and classes will start in the coming month or after final exam?
No, after final exam. Classes will be come under after final exam. There will be no classes. Why I am talking about? I have not decided the onboarding session time. If it is possible, I will defer it because I want much more students to come out for this course, and I will give them the tips. I have enormous tips and enormous knowledge to share with you, and I will all share with you. Don't worry, and I will not charge a single penny from you. I will give you all these things.
Thank you so much, sir.
Okay. Right now we have changed the purchase entry. Now comes the sales entry. We have to change the sales entry also. Now we have to find out the sales entry. ABC Enterprises. This one will not change anything. This is taxable, sales taxable. Where purchase taxable, here sales taxable. Now come here output IGST, because it is also interstate sale. 18%. Here it has been already counted. I don't know how this has come. Anyway. Yes. Yes. See, the entry has been changed. Again, another entry is there. sales taxable. Sales taxable. Output IGST. %, that has been calculated. Yes. Now, if I go to that profit and loss statement, we'll see that purchase and sales figure has been changed because of this entry. Purchase amount and sales entry has been changed. Similarly, in the balance sheet also, there is also changes. Now, under current liabilities, you will see this amount has been created under duties and taxes, 53,262. How, from where it has been come? We have not created any loan, but it has been come from input and output balance. See, this is the credit balance, this is payable. We have to payable 53,262 for which? For output tax liability. Here it has been come. Got the point? Anything to be said? But anybody? As because we have just passed the entry, we have not paid this amount to the GST department. It automatically created liability. When we paid, amount to be credited from the bank and debited to the output GST, and that's why it is nullified. Another way is that the input tax credit we have received from purchaser, it will be offset and net amount we have to deposit it to the GST department, and for that a separate entry to be done at the time of filing GSTR 1 and GSTR 3, particularly GSTR 3B. There must be an entry offsetting input tax credit to output tax debit, output tax. Most of the time we have forgotten, we have filed the return and forgot to pass the entry. In my firm also, I have caught many a times that the particular entry has not been passed by anybody. Just file the return and keep quiet. When I reconcile, I want that balance as per balance sheet must show as must tally with the GST portal. Then some error are coming and they are reconciling and they are passing the entries. It is a common mistake, but this is the amount we have to pay right now. Again, we are coming in the balance sheet.
Sir.
Yes.
Sir, Tally doesn't calculate automatically how much is the tax liability.
Yes, Tally has been already calculated the entry from the Tally Prime 3.0 in purchase. They are not automatically calculated. We have to calculate. If you have to calculate the entry, just like sales, we have to give the entry. Why the sales entry has automatically calculated in the tax and in the purchase? It is a mystery, and I found this in the Tally booklet that from Tally 3 they have changed the entry. They tell that you have to keep HSN entry from the very beginning, stock entry, and then only you will get the automatically entry. Okay.
Sir, that is the tax calculation for purchase or sale, but what about payment of tax liability?
I
That
mean,
of
yes. Now in Tally Prime 5, there is the option you can directly file GST return from Tally itself. They will calculate everything. In the Tally 5, I have just come out literature published by the Tally solution that they are telling that reconciliation and Tally tax liability will automatically calculate and return will be prepared from Tally itself. We don't go for any other software. Right now, what we are doing, we are capturing the data from Tally in the clear tax software. We are using clear tax software and filing return from there. They are in clear tax, they are calculating the tax liability, and we are making the payment that one. But in Tally 5, this part is done, but I have not seen money. I have not purchased the Tally license this year, and so I could not have the idea of Tally Prime 5. In the meantime, when we meet in the next after exam, most probably I will have the Tally Prime 5, and I can give you the exact entry and show you. I can show you how it had automatically calculated and what is the improvement. At present, I don't know much more about the Tally Prime 5, and it is the feature included in the Tally Prime 5. What you are exactly wanting. Okay.
okay, sir. Thank you.
Next, this is the current asset. You see, there is a current assets, closing stock, So up to this, we have created the purchase and sale entry, and in practice module, I have given you the tax impact also. Till date, we have created all the entries as per our practice schedule. If there is anything else, we will touch it in tomorrow. Tomorrow we will get for security features of the Tally and more about configuration of different module, different master. We'll teach, we'll learn that one. Today, if there is any question, shall I conclude? Is there any question for anybody? So if you are not any question, please fill up the Google form, feedback form, and you can go. Everybody
Sir,
should.
I filled up the Google form.
Okay, you can leave.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Please fill up the Google form. It is your attendance, and it will be working for issuing the certificate from our end. Fill up the Google, submit the feedback form, and then leave. Google form in the chat box.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, will we get the certificate after completion of this skill course?
Obviously.
Okay, sir. Will there be any exams or what, sir?
Definitely. Without examination, how can I issue the certificate? The certificate will be signed by me in my official letterhead. So there must be an exam after completing all the modules. There are three, four, 5 modules. One
Okay,
has
sir.
requested for Google form. I have already pasted here.
Okay, sir.
Just fill up the Google form.
Sir, I have already filled up the form.
Okay, you can leave if you have no question.
Sir, how will you take the test? Like it will be virtual, right?
Definitely it will be virtual and I will arrange something. Don't worry.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Bye, sir.
Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. If everybody should fill up the Google form. Submit the Google form and leave.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Ume, have you submitted?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So you can leave. Jayantika, have you submitted? Jayantika.